Can you test speaking into the mic, please, so we can hear you like this?
Okay, great. All right, good. So it's 6:46 p.m. December 19, 2024. It's a meeting of the Economic Development Committee of CB11. Present is Juan Luciano,
They can't. Veronica Castro.
I think this is picking up.
Ruth Santiello.
Cynthia Rodriguez.
and Juan Luciano.
And Shradana Pirtam.
Yeah, re-intro.
Oh, okay, so it's 6:45 p.m. On December 19, 2024. This is an emergency meeting of the Economic Development Committee for CB11. Present is Sarah, Mr. Pirtam, Ms. Castro, Mr. Santiella, and Ms. Rodriguez. So we do have quorum. There are two issues before the committee. One is the new license for. Sorry, 1 second. Yes, so PK and BL Inc., located at 1808 Hone Avenue, in the Bronx. We've had some discussion about this license. We also got an email from the individual applying for the license. Any discussion? Any additional discussion?
Chris, did you find out if they have any issues with that location?
There's no issues.
It's been closed.
Yeah, so the location has been closed since, it seems like August of 2024. No, August of 2023, I apologize. So there have been no recent incidents. So the way that I understand it, to summarize the issue, is that an individual that once worked for Luke's Lounge is now taking over the business, and he wants the opportunity to be able to open this business and cater to the community. There were some issues that were raised concerning Luke's Lounge, including the fact that the gentleman was linked to Luke's Lounge. The gentleman explained that although he had a linkage to Luke Lounge, he was not the owner of Luke's Lounge, and that he is aware of the community concerns and that he's willing to rectify the community concerns. And I think that summarizes the whole thing.
And also I brought up the certificate of occupancy, and they said I was gonna provide it. I don't think they did, but I think I heard Chris mention that you can always send it in or mail it in.
Yeah, they could send it in later.
All right, is there any discussion concerning the application for PK and BL Inc.?
I think we still have to have a gallery session
Oh,
before we actually make a motion, because it's on the agenda, so we can't skip it.
got it. All right, so is there any discussion from the gallery?
In the interest of time, because we're about to start the full board meeting, just make it kind of short.
Ready?
Yeah. My name is Debbie. If they're saying they're closed, why were there double parkers there today? Why were there double parkers there last month, blocking people in? They're not closed. They are open for business, so for them to say that they're closed, they're not. So, if they're saying they're closed and they're not, how can we believe that what the gentleman is saying, that he has no ties, even though you found about the LinkedIn issue? That's my quick summary of.
You want to stop?
Just real quick, how do we know, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here, how do we know that they're not doing reconstruction in the place and instead of doing business? Have you actually seen them in there sitting down and drinking and actually serving people, or are you just going by the cars?
Double parkers were blocking other people that were parked that were going to Emilio's, and they were in their legal parkers were blocked and waiting 15 minutes or so. And the people of the double parkers came out of the Hone Avenue establishment. So
Hold on, Sharino has something to say.
What I want to answer on the double parking, I think we asked Chris if any 49 precinct have anything for this establishment. I think they mentioned it was closed for 6 months and over. So the double parking, I don't know. And then when you do a business thing, we don't responsible for parking. That's come from, people outside, not the owner who's going to open a business there. They don't really have anything to do with the DOT out there. But yes, they can complain and said, they are double parking. But I remember distinctly and said after 6 months, there was no business there. So we have to go with the 49 precincts telling us.
Mr. Price.
Yes, Robert Press. It said on the application that he wants a sidewalk cafe. He has to reapply for that since it's a new establishment, and that has to come before this board also. And there are certain rules that he has to have 8 feet available for walking space, as was said before at your previous meeting that there wasn't. So make sure when the application comes in that it's that the owner abides by what, the rules are. Thank you.
Roxanne?
Mr. Delgado.
So my issue is that,
state your name first.
Roxanne Delgado, my issue is that they have not been good neighbors and I don't see any flyers posted on their premise stating that they're seeking a liquor license, which is required by SLA. But mostly my main concern is that several business, including Curvis, that appear in front of this board and they were given basically pressures to sign stipulations. So hopefully all businesses are treated alike, considering that this board, this business had issues and the manager is going to be running this premise and it was ran poorly, not consistent with the community. I will either say deny or do some kind of stipulations. Thank you.
Who else? Any further? Oh, Miss Bannerman is here. Hi, Miss Bannerman. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can. My client is also sitting in the waiting room at the moment. I'm not sure if you're able to let him in.
The virtual waiting room?
Yes, yeah.
Mark, can you see if he's in the waiting?
Miss Bannerman, he's not in the virtual waiting room. At least they can't see him.
Is he at the executive board? Did he?
Oh, I see him here on the side of participants. It says not in the meeting, Bloody Lowly, and there's another one, RD.
Oh, there you go. Thank you for that. So is he in or not?
It's still saying not in the meeting.
He might be in the 4-board waiting room. As opposed to like, as opposed to the
did-
economic development.
Yeah, he
Send
just
him
said,
the link that you clicked on. Just send him that link and he can log in through there.
okay, let me let him know.
It's another option, Miss Bannerman. You can call him and put him on speaker on your phone. I don't know if that's a possibility for you.
Okay, I'm gonna try with the link first. I already sent it to him, so I'm just gonna tell him to open that one.
All right, so in the meantime, can you just address the concerns that were raised by the different individuals?
Yes, of course. So I was actually texting him while you guys were talking, just so that we can, be on the same page while he was waiting in the waiting room. He is currently open. He's been trying to do the construction at night. He's trying to repair at night, he's saying, and little by little he's hoping to have that finished. So he's trying to build up some income while he's, oh, there he is. He's in. Hi, buddy. Can you hear me?
Yes, we do.
No, okay.
Yes, I can.
Hi, buddy. How are you?
I'm well.
So, we were just discussing, there were some concerns with the neighbors speaking about how you were open. I was texting you that information. And I was just saying how you said you're open, you're doing construction during the night, trying to build up so that you can do repairs in the place. I did hear something about the permit as well, the outdoor permit. We are applying for the outdoor permit. He's currently trying to remove the previous owner's outdoor structure. I think you guys could see it as you pass by. The vases outside are pretty heavy, so he's looking to find a private company to come and remove them.
Michelle,
Yes.
sorry. I removed one part of the constructions on the sides, but the vases are so heavy that the guy's gonna come on 27th, as I told you.
Yes, to remove the rest of it, right?
Yeah, for the vases.
Yes.
They are very heavy.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Lowly, there's been
Yes, sir.
several complaints. One of the complaints is the structure that is outside that you say you're taking care of. Another major complaint is the double parking. And I mean, even that complaint was raised in the past when the establishment was known as Luke's Lounge and is being raised today. What, if anything, can you do about that?
I'm gonna try my best as is on my hand, actually, to be honest. I'm gonna try to do my best and to advise any one of my customer. But as you know very well that one of the majors, let's say, stocks, what I see on those months is even the, how they call in front of us is the therapy, something like that is for the therapy and the taxis when they get the invalids, bring it there, they
Right.
stuck in the middle of the road. But as I told you, I'm gonna do my best advising my customer and their own language, the native language. As you know that the major of them are Albanian, Italian, and we have some part of Latinos there that come in. And I'm gonna advise them what is on my power.
Now, sir, the other thing is that there's been some inconsistencies, at least in some information that we've gotten. And I'm not sure if that was, I'm assuming that might have been a mistake or something, but we need to clarify it. Initially, we had the impression that you had no connection to Luke's Lounge. Now we understand that you did in fact work for Luke's Lounge for some time. You know, what connection, if any, do you have to Luke's Lounge?
To be honest, the same that you have with that previous owner, because to be honest, on the 2017, I came in this country. I work like everybody in some restaurants all over the Bronx, especially in Arthur Avenue in that period of time. In the 2018, I started working with them. I mean, with the previous owner. And in the 2021, I purchased a house in the Glens Falls, New York. Is the Lake George area, if you know, you're familiar with that. And after the pandemic, and when I saw that some certain things not going, because it wasn't nothing, I didn't get like how they call, like responsible of getting, I mean, how can I call it in English? I didn't get like orders. I didn't nothing on my power in that period of time. I could have done nothing. That's I got even some of no right thing with the previous owner on that period of time, and then I decided with me and my family to move from here, from the Bronx, and we're living in the Glens Falls almost a year. And when I go over there in Glens Falls, I work for one of the best resorts in New York State, and even USA, the Sagamore. I was a manager there for the two of this restaurant that we had, the Bella Vita restaurant and the Caldwell, 5-star restaurant and a 4-star restaurant. And after that, my wife in the 23, she got like in the Bronx, she is a teacher in high school. She got an offer on that period of time. And we discussed in the family, hey, let's go back. And that's why we came back. But I don't have nothing, nothing in connection with him. No family, no from the, we are, as I remember, I don't even, he's from the north, I'm from the South Albania. I'm a half Albanian, half Greek, to be honest. I have nothing in connection with him.
All right, so thank you so much, Mr. Lowly. Any other questions from anyone in the gallery? All right, concerning the application for PK MBL Inc. Is there a motion? Go ahead.
I make a motion to send a letter else, of no objection. I need a second.
All right, so motion made by Sharad and second by Harry. Any objections to the motion? All right, no objection, the motion passes. Now, the way this works, Mr. Lilly, you're not clear yet. So the motion is, we make the motion, we then present the motion to the full board. The full board is going to go through a similar process to the process that you just witnessed and participated in. There might be additional questions from you. There's going to be additional comments. And then there will be an additional motion and additional vote, and that would determine whether or not, I'm sorry? Any abstentions? All right, no abstention. That would determine whether or not, the board is going to issue a letter of no objection, okay? And so I would advise you and Ms. Bannerman to hang tight and wait for that to happen.
Yes, thank
All
you.
right, thank you. Thank
All
you
right,
very
so
much, sir.
There's another technical issue. You have to log out of this link and then log into the full board link, okay?
All right.
All right, be well.
Okay, yes.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, what in as to OSURE Grill, is there a motion?
Since the applicant was not able to make it today, I make a motion that we table this until January and ask them to appear at the January meeting since they are a new applicant.
Second by Harry. Any objections to the motion? No objections, any abstentions? All right, the motion passes. Meeting ends at 7:03. Thank you, everybody.